to us for a chance to get featured on the show, you can email those submissions at theq.live. Just please make sure to do those. We have $250 going out to some of you tonight, and we'll get into that in just a moment. I can't see the whole screen. It's real simple. There are 12 questions in the game, 8 seconds to answer, 3 choices to pick from. The questions range from easy to, from the ones I've seen so far, a little bit tricky. Make it to the end, and you'll win or split the cash. And if you've updated the queue, you'll see you can now refer friends to game lives for use in some other games. So you can stay in the game longer and maybe win that cash. But if you do get eliminated, keep playing for points on the leaderboards. It's your chance to win cash at the end of the month. So let's go ahead and without further ado, $250. 12 questions, medical trivia, let's go. Question number 1. Which organ helps you breathe? Is it your lungs, kidney, or appendix? Now hopefully you get this one right. I know medical trivia isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I think you all will get this one. Use these every day. Your lungs help you breathe. Now that was an easy one, so take a deep breath in and out, and we're headed on to question number 2. Question number 2. Which is used to listen to your body's sounds? Is it a thermometer, defibrillator, or a stethoscope? You've seen these every time you go to the doctor, and I have one in my office, in fact. This is used to listen to your heartbeat and breath sounds to get a sense of how you're doing. You can listen to all of this and more with a stethoscope. So thermometers take your temperature, and defibrillators are used to shock your heart. So if you said those, I'm sorry, you're out on this round, but keep playing for those leaderboard points. We're turning up the heat with this next one. Question number 3. What is considered the normal body temperature in degrees Fahrenheit? Is it 98.6, 101.2, or 87.3? Now this number does vary from person to person, so don't be alarmed if you're a little above or below this number. You're probably healthy. Well, probably. But 2 of these numbers are way off. 98.6 is considered the normal body temperature. You guys are all making this doctor proud tonight. So many of you are still in the game right now. Over 4,000 of you. Hopefully we have loads of winners tonight because that means you all know your stuff. So on to question number 4. Question number 4. Ebola is a bacteria, virus, or parasite. It's often abbreviated as EVD, and there are 5 species of it, 4 of which can cause disease in humans. It's spread through direct contact with an infected person or bodily fluid sometimes. It's generally a very scary thing. But if you didn't know, Ebola is a virus. So that one split a few of you. Sorry to see some of you go, but a lot of you still know your bacteria from your viruses, so nice job, and we're headed on to the next question. Question number 5. Which is the smallest type of blood vessel? Is it a capillary, a vein, or an artery? There are 3 types of blood vessels, and they all play important roles in making sure blood gets to where it needs to go in the body and make sure all the necessary nutrients and oxygen are received in the proper places. Think of it as a highway in your body. The smallest road on this highway is known as a capillary. While we're talking about your insides, let's switch back to organisms. Question number 6. Where does E. coli bacteria normally live in humans? Is it the intestines,
Nowhere.
the lungs, or nowhere? I'm sure you all know about E. coli by now, especially after that romaine lettuce fiasco recently. I had to hold off on the salads for a bit. This bacteria can be dangerous and make you sick. But did you know it actually lives inside of us too? E. coli is found in your intestines, but it's only an issue when it breaks outside of that and goes into the blood. Sometimes that can result in sepsis and make you incredibly sick. So for those of you that said nowhere, now you know. You have a little bit of bacteria inside of you right now, but it's totally normal. We're halfway there, and you are all crushing it, so let's move on to question number 7. Question 7. Lyme disease is spread by which of the following? Mosquitoes, raccoons, or ticks? This is one reason why they tell you to wear protective gear when you go hiking and do outdoor activities. One of these guys is known to carry this disease. Some of the symptoms include a fever, headache, and skin rash. Interestingly enough, that skin rash can look like a target, so if you see any of those, be careful, and it can be dangerous if left untreated. So make sure you try and avoid those ticks, because these little dudes can carry this dangerous disease. Handful of you are out on this one, but that's alright. There's always next game, and remember, you can still keep playing and maybe learn a few things, a little bit of medical knowledge. Knowledge is power, and number 8, here we come. Question number 8. Which can be the result of indoor tanning? Is it
I say both.
Cataracts, melanoma, or both? And anybody who still tans indoors or outdoors, please be kind to your body. And if you want to get that glow, maybe try some tanning lotion instead. It's much better for you and doesn't come with the scary effects of other tanning methods. In fact, indoor tanning can result in both melanoma and cataracts. Yep, skin cancer is just one concern because without proper eyewear, your thin eyelids don't properly protect your eyes from the UV rays emitted, which can cause cataracts down the road. And nobody wants either of those, so be nice to your skin. Looks like a lot of you already know what's up, so let's head on to number 9. Question number 9. Where is insulin produced? In the gallbladder, pancreas, or thyroid? This hormone helps regulate glucose levels and plays a big role in both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes doesn't produce insulin at all. In type 2, your body becomes resistant to it, but over time, that organ can't keep up with the production. That's the big difference between both of those, so now you know. And that organ that plays a role in insulin production is the pancreas. Looks like 1,000 of you know your stuff, and you're on your way to question number 10. Question number 10. Which nervous system triggers the fight or flight response? Is it sympathetic, parasympathetic, or somatic nervous system? The fight or flight response is actually a survival mechanism that we've evolved into having. It happens automatically when we're put into stressful or scary situations. It's actually one half of the autonomic nervous system called the sympathetic nervous system. Its counterpart is called the parasympathetic nervous system, which essentially pumps the brakes on this response and helps you calm down. Sometimes I need a little bit of that. So the answer here, though, is sympathetic. You're powering through these last few. We're almost at the end, so let's keep going. Question number 11. The pinna is part of what? The ear, the eye, or the nose? You've definitely seen it before. You may just not have realized it. So are you just winging this one and hoping for the best, or do you know what the answer is? Time is winding down and is now up. The answers are rolling in. The dramatic effect, of course. The pinna is the outer portion of your ear. Acts as a funnel to bringing in sound. Yep, your outer ear has a name, and now you know that. But it looks like about 448 of you already knew that, and you're on your way to the last question, which is probably music to your ears. So ready? Let's go. Question number 12. What is lockjaw? Is it otitis, tinnitus, or meningitis? And this nickname is actually a little bit misleading, and it's actually just a symptom of this disease that becomes synonymous with the ailment as a whole. As it progresses, you get a stiff neck and jaw, as well as painful body spasms. But don't worry, I'm almost certain that all of you have already been vaccinated against this disease. I'm talking about tetanus. It looks like we have about 408 winners. You guys are our winners tonight, and congratulations. Honestly, a lot more of you know a lot more medical knowledge than I would have thought. So congratulations. This wasn't easy stuff, so for all of you that got this, big congrats. If you didn't quite make it, you're still a rock star for trying, and appreciate you all joining me out here today. We've got another chance for you to win tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so don't miss out. It could be your lucky game. Don't forget to follow us at the Q Trivia on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. We love hearing from you all. Thank you so much for playing, and I'm so glad that I can make another appearance on the Q tonight. Signing off.
You do your running now?